I'm here at the National Park of Port Lincoln, just enjoying the sun and seeing what's around. So while I was down here, I did about 5 shark dives with the great whites, and honestly, yeah, it took 5 dives to actually see one. So I spoke to some of the people and didn't get an interview with them or anything, but just finding out what is happening, if that's normal. And so the general consensus is that the food is just not available anymore for them. And I think I need to find out a little bit more about this, but it has to do with the tuna that travel quite a long way, and the sharks usually follow this. But for some reason now, the numbers have just been dropping every year. 2011, as an example, at this time of year, they said they had so many they couldn't keep them away. So something is happening out there, and because it's underwater, we don't see it. But I'm going to be, trying to find out a little bit more about this. And also, another thing I found out was the orcas are now hunting the great whites just for their livers, basically. And some people say, oh, this is normal, this is kind of just what happens. But it really hasn't been. It hasn't been that they've wiped them out in such amounts. So something is going on with the orca. The orca is not getting, obviously, the nutrition it needs to get from now the shark livers. So something is now missing. And the thing is, it's all linked, is what I'm finding out. All these chains of the ocean are all linked together. And so you take one thing out, you destroy one part of it, and then it sort of starts to break down. And that's sort of what we're seeing now on a massive scale. You know, and I don't think people realize it. Oh, there's a seal over there. That the way we're fishing and treating this world, like it's just going to have huge consequences for people, for animals, for these little guys that we love. And there's not really a way to go back from it as well. You can't really go back from wiping out these marine environments. Like, they're so critical to basically everything. Oxygen, most of our oxygen comes from the sea. So what kind of effect will that have on us? It's already hard enough to breathe in the cities. Can you imagine with, 50 to 70% less oxygen? See, these are the things we're not really thinking about. The oceans, create equilibrium for the climate as well. So when all these things break down, what effects is that going to have? Yeah, so it's just a short video. I'm going to be doing a bit more travel and finding a little bit more, asking some more questions to find out more about what's going on. But from what I've seen, it's not good at all. All right, guys, I'll leave you with a little